Hey, if you didn't mind the demo, that's great news for you. I did not quite like the demo personally, but that is also okay. But I still want to play more of it. I just want to, like, learn from it, understand, and not fall into the, internet kerfuffle, you know? I understand the Matrix, okay? They want me to dislike this game. I get it. But I don't dislike this game. Ooh, we've dropped some frames. I am downloading Fortnite at the same time. So that could happen. Alright. Let's play, shall we, everybody? Exactly, wake up, sheeple. What would I rate it out of 10 so far? 7? But the intro really isn't much to go off of, I don't think. Also, why does it sound so windy in this house? It sounds really windy. I don't know why. I think these are just like lore bits. Yeah, I've already picked those up. I saw the PC demo requires 16 gigs of RAM. It's very demanding on PC.
Shit! What is it now?
Wind. I think it's wind. Run is... Oh, this game pauses so much.
Is this the break shit's doing too?
I believe
that's attack.
so. It corrupts everything it
That's
touches
run.
before
That's run.
destroying it completely. Now hurry up and get out of here while you still can.
Alright. You're not gonna make me fight a dragon this soon in this game. There's no way. You get Australia Day public holiday in the US still? Of course I don't.
For starters, I think we should run.
I don't really do anything for Australia Day anymore. I am in the camp of people who think they should change the date. Personally.
Too late for that.
Did I remap one such parkour to circle? No. I need to remap Last of Us Part 2 next time I play it before I play it, because that was a time. What do I think of the writing so far? There hasn't really been that much yet. Like, I don't really have a strong opinion. It's very intro territory.
Hey, what the hell do I do here?
Fighting might be an idea.
How the hell am I supposed to fight a dragon?
Anything that big must have a weak point.
Piercing attack. Certain powerful attacks can pierce right through Cuff's defenses, dealing a lot of damage if Frey doesn't evade them in time. You'll see telltale signs of an enemy building up to one of these. Press circle. Yeah, okay.
No,
Oh, I gotta go
not
for it.
working.
Stupid stomach. It's so busy.
Careful, you're about to get badly bitten.
You were saying?
Even the best of us make mistakes. Keep at it. I think you're finally getting somewhere.
The problem is this just isn't super fun, but
Hey, fuck off.
because it sort of feels like a bad gun right now. Immune. Okay, cool. Good to know. What's the double? It's this. Oh no, cutscene again. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
That's not a good thing, is it?
Probably not. You might want
Voice
to find
acting and
some
gameplay are
cover.
the only saving graces. I don't like the gameplay so far.
Shit.
I'm okay with it. I don't love it though. I do think her voice performance is actually pretty good. Yeah, I don't think it's the fault of the actress at all. Combat improves with progress. I don't doubt that. I think the problem with the demo wasn't actually an issue with the combat. Unblockable attacks, these attacks are more deadly than piercing blows. They can't be blocked or evaded? Find something to hide behind. Okay.
Okay, this is bad. Very bad.
Take cover.
I did it. I done took cover.
Try not to get stepped on.
Yeah, I think in the demo it was too much too fast.
That's not doing much.
Don't worry, you're not gonna die. Unless you get
That's your idea of encouragement?
bursts on my health. I'm not sure. He doesn't actually have an animation for it, which is kind of cool. Sometimes I think they take too long. Like that was one of the issues with Callisto Protocol, is how long it takes you to heal. It's just that this thing that you have to use this off again. I forgot that that doesn't actually do anything to it. This gun effectively that you have to use all the time sucks to use, but I'll upgrade it and get rid of it as soon as I can, I suppose. Doing it while dodging's kind of cool though.
Yes, I'm gonna need more cover.
And quickly.
Oh, are you? Oh, I did not actually anticipate that. That's a problem.
That stung a little.
No time to recuperate.
There was no cover.
Stay on your feet.
Oops.
Come on, that's dead already.
I'm afraid our reptilian friend seems as stubbornly healthy as ever.
I'm still immune to it.
Look out!
The flipping is cool. The superhero stuff, like, the evading in this context does feel a lot better than I felt like it was before. It's just that the shooting rocks sucks.
Has anyone told you how silky
I liked the sword in the demo.
Fuck off.
So, let's just keep that in mind.
Fuck.
Am I about to die? Yeah, but so's the dragon. Are you gonna do a big boy one again? I don't have anything to hide behind, dude. Please don't. Please just die. It's gonna fly away. Of course it is. Of course it is! I was holding down R2 while aiming, and it didn't make it any more fun. Why is he so mad, do you think? What do you think makes all dragons so mad? Also, is the audio too loud? The game audio? Looks like it's too loud. Yeah. I saw a thing the other day that said all hot girls have sore tummies. Dragons are the epitome of hot girls. Maybe they just have sore tummies. It makes sense. I've just never really seen a dragon that wasn't really mad. And I think that we should assess our biases where dragon kind is concerned.
Do you think it's dead? The dragon?
Does the dragon have to be mad?
It did get crushed by all that
Maybe
rubble.
not. Maybe not. Yeah, they could have IBS. I mean, they probably don't, like... It's probably kind of hard to digest when you're that big. Like, if you have to expend all of your energy, realistically, on, flying, because like their body weight, it's so heavy. That's a lot of calories burned by flying to lift that much weight, right?
What? How does that
Then
thing
you
even
probably
have
can't
scratch?
expend a lot of calories to digest. Is all I'm thinking. Still? Okay, my guy. I think I've already done that a few times.
Doesn't look like we'll have much cover here. Let's hope the dragon trap doesn't succumb to the urge to blast us with its beam of death again.
Ugh, I just can't catch a break.
There, that must be its weak point. I knew it would have a weak point.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Frey, you need to get directly in front of it now.
What?
If you say so.
Trying to get me killed?
It has a blind spot. Trust me.
Where is it?
Above you. Look out.
How?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You'll need to predict its movements if you want to stay.
I couldn't even see it. This is a scripted death, I think. Oh, Toothless is a happy dragon. That's a great point. Thank you, DreamWorks.
You know there's nowhere to run, don't you?
Pretty sure.
Yeah, they are so supposed to be super wise generally. But here they are just stealing bitches off the street. For what? Dragon tails? I don't know. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, I think that we should try talk it out next time. Maybe the dragon, it's like a Tony Soprano situation. He's really stressed out. He's having panic attacks.
Yeah.
He just needs somebody to
Make this
talk to.
fucker let go!
but you'll die if you fall from up here.
I'm gonna die anyway, asshole.
She does swear a lot. That said, she is from New York. It kind of tracks.
Oh, this is exciting.
Should have made her from Boston.
Are you all right?
It is interesting how culturally, like,
So.
distinct. They're not that different, but distinct those two cities are, considering how close they are. What do I think of Homer, Frey's cat? I have no
Looks like
thoughts.
there's a town up there.
I have no opinion on Homer the cat.
Hopefully one that isn't deserted.
Thank you, Tom Tully.
Well, you'll never find out if you don't go and see.
Oh, whoa, hey! Hey! Over here! Oh, we're saved. Huh?
This game has a lot of cutscenes. I guess it is Square Enix. It's the same team as Final Fantasy,
hell?
right?
Move, monster!
Hey, the fuck you calling monster?
The monster speaks!
Yeah, of course I speak. And put your pointy stick away, asshole.
Move!
All right, moving.
Is it because she's wearing flannel? I too sometimes feel vilified when
Where are
wearing
we now?
flannel.
This is the city of Sipor.
This is cute.
Why are they speaking English?
It's my experience that languages share commonalities across many dimensions.
Okay, any answer works for me, I guess.
I kind of like
Quiet.
this.
Keep moving, fiend!
Of course. Back in court.
Is it because I'm dressed so slick? Is that what you're all afraid of? I get it. I'm currently wearing Dolce & Gabbana. Okay? I understand.
Let me go!
The drip is very intimidating. They're trying to steal our clothes. That's what I think is happening.
Easy.
Settle. Settle. Who are you, child?
Who are you?
I would humble thyself and answer their questions.
I got this. I'm used to repping thyself.
I don't think you comprehend the gravity of your situation.
I gotten myself
Oh, that's
out of
right. I
much
was like,
tougher
nobody else can
scrapes
hear the
than
cough.
this,
I
thank
forgot
you
about
very
that.
much.
Nobody
Why
else
don't
can
you
hear
shut
it,
your
just
shiny
her.
mouth and let me do the talking.
But people can hear
She
her.
speaks with invisible beings. Is she in cahoots with demons?
What? No. And who uses cahoots?
I would like to hear the answer to Councilwoman Billette's question, child.
My name is Frey Holland. I do not know how I got here. I am exhausted. I am starving, and all I want is to go home.
Her vestments are strange. Where is she from?
Hell's Kitchen.
You see? She is hell's spawn. How else could she survive in the corruption?
Please, how did you emerge from the corruption of Janu unscathed?
I wouldn't exactly say
I like his
unscathed.
hat.
It is because she and the corruption are one and the same.
His hat's
We
better.
must
You have a
execute
sick hat,
her
dude.
immediately.
Do you think I
Wait,
should
what?
try and get
No,
that dude's
that's
outfit
crazy.
for boxing?
I don't even know how I got here. Please listen to me.
Should I walk out with
I believe we need
that
her.
dude while I box?
Who wishes
Because that would be
to address the council?
pretty fire.
Forgive me. I am Auden Keen.
Okay, mommy.
All this woman is guilty of is surviving the corrupted land.
You're all on their
We've
way to
much
the
learn
Met.
from her.
When's the
Until now, we've only
Forspoken
met
themed
her
Met
ways.
dropping? That's what I want to
Perhaps we
know.
could extend her a hand of kindness.
The devil will accept your kindness as it bites your
Bruv,
hands,
I love
spreading
his
its
fucking
venomous
hat.
corruption into your veins. We must deal with this
Kung
interval
Fu
this
Geek.
week.
I'm actually not
Councilwoman
finding
Billette,
Cuff annoying at all
please.
so far. I'm finding
Both Odin King.
Frey a bit
Very
abrasive,
compelling arguments.
but the
Council
Cuff
is
hasn't
divided.
annoyed me at all just yet.
Therefore, there shall be no blood spilled.
Should have
today.
been from Florida.
But heed my warning, child. If you prove a threat, we will have no choice but to eliminate you. Take her
At least
to
her
the Tower
eyeliner
of
stayed.
Pinoy.
Please, Councilwoman Billette,
That's
the
hard.
ruling is too harsh.
The council is adjourned.
She has done nothing wrong.
Wait, what, Tower of Pinoy? What's the Tower of Pinoy?
I believe it's a prison.
Please!
What? Oh, hell no! I'm not getting locked up again! Let me go! Let me go! Don't touch me, asshole!
I think maybe also what is a bit abrasive about her is that she is coming across as... Oh, I'm dropping frames again. She's coming across as very immature, which can be a little bit annoying in your protagonists, I think, maybe. Thus far, though, like, again, I did not like the demo. I did not like the trailers at all. I really disliked them, but very early in the game, I'm not annoyed by any of it. I think Cuff is totally fine. Oh, hey, Tam, welcome. Bothers me she's utterly unwilling to adapt to the situation she's in. I don't know about that. Yeah, chill with the attitude by like 10%, I would agree. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Little tiny baby bit. Couple rebel Top Gun. It says I'm losing frames, but the stream looks fine.
Get up.
Weird.
Get up.
I have to get up, I guess.
Get up.
I can't move yet, my friend. No means for me to get up.
Get up! Get up! Get up!
So many cutscenes.
I am imprisoned 1,000,000 miles from home in a Ren Fair nightmare. Just let me die in peace.
If you die, I'm just a meaningless bauble that they bury you with.
And I am fine with that. Just leave me alone.
The fact that she can't shower
You know
bothers
what?
me a lot.
None of this
'Cause
is
it's
my
stuck to her.
fault. This is all your
And
fucking
tell me
fault.
how exactly this is my fault.
Can we just not talk?
Fine.
This scene is fine.
Fine by me. Suit yourself. I'd love a bit of silence.
Fantastic.
No beef with this scene. First 2.5 hours are mostly cutscenes? That's
Say
too
another
long.
fucking word.
But it is a lot. Like, the amount of stopping and starting has always annoyed me in video games. It annoyed me in Metal Gear Solid. You know, universally beloved series Metal Gear Solid.
You know,
Metal Gear
I
Solid
never
4
thought I'd miss the Hell's
has
Kitchen
so many
courthouse.
stop-starts. I've always really disliked it. I'm not a fan of thinking that you should be able to play and then control being taken away. If I have any influence over any video game I ever work on, it is extremely pro gameplay and pro storytelling through gameplay rather than through cutscenes. Extremely pro.
Shit. Of course it's locked.
I'd be like, but how do we do this in gameplay? Let's talk to narrative design. I don't want to do that as a cutscene. Sometimes they're needed and warranted and you need to grab players' attention and you don't want to make something funny, but it's something I feel super strongly about.
I doubt you'll be squeezing your way to freedom through there.
No shit.
Harsh,
Damn
but
it.
fair.
This is going nowhere.
But can't we, like, fly? What happened to the parkour? Oh, it's blacked out again. A lot of fades to black here, too. Thank you, Free Pancakes. I'm excited.
Did that piss bucket do something to annoy you?
No. You know what? You did. Because of you, I'm not getting back to...
Newark?
Yeah, I just came
New
from
York.
training, actually.
How hard
Started
is that
streaming
to
later than
remember?
expected because it took
Maybe
me
it's hard to remember as Vambrace.
so long to get home. I spent a lot
If
of time in
memory
traffic
serves
today.
me right, you weren't exactly in the best of spirits when our paths first crossed. I'm not sure why you're so determined to
I
return.
do also have,
You know what? I'm
currently,
gonna
a little
use
bike
magic
under
to
the
bust
desk.
us out of here.
It isn't
That I
advisable
was
to
using
use
in
your
meetings
abilities
today.
in front of them.
But the issue
Why not?
is that makes it
You
not good
already
for
think
streaming
I'm
that
in
I will have to
cahoots
fix.
with demons.
But they will
this little
hang
bike.
you for being a heretic.
What, like a Salem situation?
Heresy? Is that
Do you
it
expect
makes
me
the
to know
chair
what that
squeak.
means?
Look, we
And I
did it
figured
your
that would annoy
way,
people.
And now we're gonna
I don't feel
try
like
it
me
my
looking
way.
like I'm moving all the time is as annoying as the chair squeaking. Can you hear the bike? I don't think you can. But you can definitely hear the chair
Did
squeaking.
I just do that?
Quick, put this on.
Who's there?
I will
It's not
free
quiet.
you, but you have to put it on and
Thank
do
you,
as I
Grizzly
say.
Pete.
Okay,
It is
it's
a
on.
hamster wheel sound, yeah. So I just gotta fix the chair. Realistically, this chair's pretty old at this point. I never want to get rid of the suck pump chair, but I probably should upgrade
You're
it to
the one who
something that
stood
has
up for
better
me in
back
court.
support at some point anyway.
Why are you doing this?
Because I believe you. But we
I would
must
still
hurry.
keep the chair, but
How did you sneak past the guards?
I should.
I prepared a tincture of slumber baked into a pastry.
Looks can really be deceiving.
Let's go before they wake. Wait,
People hate
Where
this
are we
game. There are
going?
much worse
What's your
games that don't
angle?
get nearly the hate this game does.
angle.
I agree with that
Defend you in
too.
court, and
It's
right
that it's
now, she seems
abrasive.
To be your only option.
That's why people
Point.
dislike it so much.
Alright,
Same as we
wherever we're
dislike
going, there's
abrasive
gotta be
people,
food.
right?
Well, this is serendipitous.
You're telling me.
Did you say something?
How did you get changed? I missed it.
No, please, after you.
Because I was always like, how is she going to get changed with the cuff on? Did they explain that? Did I miss it? How did she get changed with the cuff on? Is a 15-hour runtime on how long to beat supposed to be accurate? That's what I've heard. That's what sources tell me.
You sure this is a good idea? I mean, aren't you gonna get yourself in trouble?
Don't worry about me. Besides, I couldn't just stand idly by while they treated you so unfairly.
Girl, did you kill these people? Or are they sleeping? I suspect
Who are those people running the trial?
You mean the Council of Support?
they're dead.
They're the leaders of our
But it's
city.
very dark.
They settle all our disputes.
Judge and jury all rolled into one, huh? Efficient.
You think this should be an 18-year-old game or under? It's got a lot of swearing, but it feels like it's targeted at young adults in terms of the gameplay. I don't really know. They're unconscious forever. That's what Batman says. They're just unconscious forever.
As you can see, our land suffers. Everything that corruption touches.
It breaks. Yeah. I saw it up close. It's real fucked up in there. Not pleasant.
Indeed. Athia's all but lost.
It's kind of a cute exchange.
Where did the break shit come from?
Stop calling it break shit, though. It's
I'll
like you're
tell
trying
you
to be
soon.
edgy and it's
We
not
must keep
working.
moving.
It's not working. It's also like, this is isekai, which is a pretty common genre. A pretty good genre. I like isekai. A lot of content focusing just on someone from another world showing up in another world. It seems like even the Mario movie is going to be isekai. So the setting is not the problem. It's I think the protagonist's place in the setting that's causing issues. Thank you, Mantrifs. Frey's dialogue comes across as both angry, yet also not taking everything seriously. I guess I agree with that. I also don't have a problem with the voice actor. Especially, you know that line from the trailer that we were all dunking on, myself included, that was like, I have a talking cuff, and I fight big-ass demons now? What, and she's like, yeah, okay. And then the end of it's something like, next I'm gonna fly, or like some very Marvel-y shit. That was terrible in the trailer. Seeing it in the game, because it was in the first 40 minutes, made a lot more sense. Seeing it in the game, I was like, yeah, you really did just pull that from something without the context, and it didn't work at all. Whereas in the game, it was still weird and
So where are we going
cringy, but
exactly?
it wasn't as bad as it
We
was in the
should make
trailer.
our way to the lower city.
The lower city. Got it.
Even that's weird. If someone said, we should make our way to the lower city. Why would you go, the lower city? Got it.
What were you even doing at the courtroom?
No one has arrived from outside the city for many years. Everyone in town wants to know who you are.
The price of notoriety, I guess.
She's just not very human.
After what you called the break shit.
Let's just go with the break.
After the break occurred, people fled their villages. Sepul is the last bastion.
Damn.
I think it's a good way to put it, Soggy Britches, is it's not for us. Do I think
I
it's
would advise
bad?
staying off the main thoroughfares.
Not necessarily. Look, I
Less
don't think
chance
it's...
of being spotted.
I
You
don't
know, we
it's
should
hard
stay
to
off the main
say. It's
thoroughfares.
writing is difficult.
Less chance of being spotted.
It's not to my taste. There
You're
is
right.
bad writing that exists, and I think, like, if most people find it obtuse, that's a problem, and there are certainly issues with, the protagonist having, like, a bad mix of being angry and jovial in a way that, like, is confusing to a human. But I've seen a lot of worse writing in video games, I think, that we just let
nice
slip.
digs. Some schmancy houses.
This is where the nobility live.
Like, I hated that too.
Ah, yes.
It's
the
trying too
Upper
hard.
East Side.
That was
Technically,
fine.
we're in the north of
You
the
can say,
city.
oh, the Upper East Side. Totally cool. That was not a bad line.
Fan out!
10 minutes of
She
straight
can't have
sneak
got
scenes,
far!
really? It's interesting because it's just like, if you want to do the story dump, I would ask you do it slower.
It appears they've noticed that you're missing. Head for the shadows and keep moving.
Thanks, Cuff.
Stick to the shadows.
Great idea.
Like she hadn't thought of that? That's a brilliant idea. I was planning to walk directly into the light.
She likes all my ideas.
Alright, Cuff's less cool now. Less into Cuff all of a sudden. She comes across as what older people think young people talk like the Hello Kids protagonist. You know what? I strongly agree. She comes across a lot like somebody who is not this person wrote this person. I wonder why it's so demanding on PC. I wonder what it is that's made it just fully optimized, I suppose. Disney Channel type. That's actually not far off. There is a lot of Disney Channel, like, similarities. Why does it feel like they've ripped off Iron Man with that weird disembodied voice? Probably because it's a British man. Why am I stuck? Why does that keep happening in this game? I can't move right now. Oh, that's actually, for all the things I've seen people criticize this game for, the thing that has annoyed me objectively more than anything else, 100%, is the camera being there and me not, like, it doesn't look like a cutscene, and for several seconds I don't have control. And I keep thinking I do and I don't. It's frustrating the shit out of me. And I don't see games do that very often because obviously players don't like that. I'm gonna wait for this dude to move. I don't know where he going. Where he going? Alright. Where did my girlfriend go?
Found
Oh,
you.
shit.
Get her, now!
Is that an auto-fail? Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Sweet, 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 sweet. Love that. Huge fan of that. Oh, my coach just sent me videos of me boxing. Which I haven't seen before. Good camera work. Nice work, Christo. Yeah, he's got angles. Maybe I'll share them eventually. Okay. Go around the corner to the left. Yes, I got that, thank you. What? Oh, it's her. No? It's... okay.
You are safe now.
Am I?
Thanks.
We are close to where I live. Come, I have food.
Alright.
Bit of a half-hearted
Yo, I still
thank
don't have
you, I must
control.
say.
Nobody does anything nice without wanting something in return. I have trust issues.
I am not
Do you
playing
trust
the
me?
game.
Well, you and I have
I
an
would love
unholy
to play the
alliance
game.
at best. I couldn't get
But I'm
rid of
not.
you even if I wanted to.
She did just risk her own life to get you out of jail.
I can control the camera,
I'm
actually.
taken. Plus, she promised me
But I
food.
can't walk.
And don't you want to know what she wants? It's quite the mystery.
More interested in the food at the moment.
Why did that need to be scripted in that way? Why could that not have happened organically while I was walking? Do I have to dodge these guards as well? Or are we just cool now? What's the vibe? Are these townspeople? They look like guards.
We can speak freely here. I am Odin Keen.
Nice.
daughter of Robian and Callista Keen.
Hot.
Well, I'm Frey Holland, daughter of...
It looks so
who
much
the
like
F
the main
knows.
character of this game.
I
you
don't
know,
know how to respond.
I sort of dress like her.
It's
It's
okay.
me, a New
Boring
Yorker.
story. I'm over it.
Liar.
Because you keep running so fast you skip the end of dialogue. Sure, but that dialogue wasn't
My father
important.
was a notable cognition.
That was just her talking about wanting to eat.
Cognizant.
Cognition.
Why did we need that?
You say tomato, I say tomato. Tomato, tomato.
It's strange.
You are very strange, Frey. Cognitions are Athia's
You're just
most
really
highly
making her
respected
fit in.
scholars. And my mother was a general.
Me every time I wear a hood.
That is a lot to live up to. Wait, was?
I've been on my own almost my whole life.
Do I
know
fold
what
my
that's
pizza
like.
like New York? You know what?
I don't
do
have
fold
any
my
parents.
pizza.
I
in
had
the
some
middle.
foster ones, but they never
Had
really
pizza on
stuck.
Sunday. Cheat meal.
So
was
you
great.
must feel the same way.
That we got royally screwed.
I'm not
That we
controlling
must
you.
help others.
I'm not controlling you.
Tomato, tomato.
This is my home.
You live in a bar?
Above.
What just happened there?
I like you more
Did
and
the
more.
hood just disappear?
So about that food?
What? It just phased away?
You had this on you the whole time?
I needed you to follow me, Frey Holland, daughter of who the F knows.
Just phrase fine and well played. Well, thanks for the jailbreak lady and the apple,
I'm
but
feeling
this
some
is where
chemistry.
the cut was.
That's all I'm saying.
Please wait. I need
The
your
vibe's
help to
pretty
save
good
my
here.
homeland.
Mystery solved.
That's not happening.
The circle of bending light, the rushing sound. That's what brought you here, yes? You want to go back home, don't you? I may be able to help you.
Does she want to go back home? For the cat?
I'll give you to the
I
bottom.
have a lot of
drink.
questions anyway. Why didn't she take the bag? And like, that was definitely enough money.
It's like one of those medieval themed bars.
It's in the first hour, everybody. This is definitely enough money.
Sorry, I didn't see you.
Give it back.
What did she take?
One.
Oh, I'm
Second
fine.
rule of pickpocketing: never give back what you stole.
It's the first rule.
Don't get caught.
What is it anyway?
Cute exchange.
Something that ain't worth crap here.
Well,
She had
Is
enough
it
money to get out of
anything?
New York.
why
For
can't
sure.
I have it?
Nice try, Munchkin. Now
Look at
scram.
my wet donkey. If I had a court date, I'd stay in the New Magic World. Well, she doesn't have a court date. She has community service.
Sale, my good sir.
I'd take the community service. When I lived closer to a particular area in Australia, my family has moved a ton, but when we were in Cairns,
Hell of a kick. You
and I
guys
was
do not
super
mess
young,
around.
I used to, by
All right,
choice,
let's
go
hear
out
it.
and clean
This
up
isn't gonna last
trash.
long.
And I would still do that. Just like with one of those pickers and put it in a bag.
Known as the Tirana extensive.
I'd be fine doing that.
Tirana?
Maybe I'll do that again this month.
The
I don't
tunnel of light
mind
you travel
picking
through.
up trash. You get to walk
believe
around
this
and
work
make
holds the answers you
communities
need.
look better. That's
could
what a lot of
give you his
community service
findings.
is.
And
Here it comes.
in return, I want you
That's
to find
better
his
than
research notes.
dragons, I think.
They are.
In the break, right?
It does not seem to have any effect on you.
Also, I highly recommend
they
it. If
say.
you have a spare weekend and you want to go for a walk,
Many have tried to find
up
what's
trash while
outside
you
the
do it.
city, but they don't
It's
get
good
far
stuff.
Before what?
You are the only hope we have.
because she
Special.
can live in the break.
Okay, you obviously don't know me. I want proof.
Follow me and I'll show you. And thank you.
I haven't said yes.
I think Frey's hot. So there's also that. Just putting it out there. Oh my god, she does look like Jerry Seinfeld.
Do you believe her?
I suppose anything is possible.
You're absolutely
Some chance
right.
is better than no chance.
I do not want to go back into that hellscape.
Come
You've just
on,
shattered
you'll
my
be fine.
entire reality.
I'll be with you after all.
Not comforted.
Jerry Seinfeld will be a hot woman. Breaking news. Oh, I gotta see if Fortnite's ready yet. It is. Okay. We're gonna stop playing this right after this, and I'll play Fortnite with my boy Steve. It's got that problem of me walking a lot faster than the person I'm following. Look around the room. Okay. Yeah, great. I suppose I can. Of course she's an orphan and that's gonna play into it. It's stupid that I didn't think of that.
Is this then? Your folks?
Yes. It was painted when we were at one of the
Frey's
Cognitions
parents are
guilds.
totally gonna be from here.
Father was one of the Cognitions of
I don't
Janoon.
actually have that much of a problem with the
He had
facial
the
animations,
foresight
you
to
know?
move his work
I've
to
seen people say
Praenos
that a
just
lot.
before
I
the
think
guild
that
and Janoon fell to the break.
not great right now, but
So your dad's notes are in Praenos?
from the front, fine.
Yes. He brought me here to keep me safe from the break.
They're not
But it
the
wasn't
Last
long
of
before
Us.
He went back to finish his
I
work.
don't think it's that bad.
That was 20 years ago.
Caloric surplus. Have tried creatine?
I never saw him
Yes.
again.
I mostly have
And the break eventually overtook everything else in the
shakes
city.
for taking in more calories. So usually it's shakes with like banana, peanut butter, a high calorie protein powder. I have egg whites, because they're easy to drink. So I just have a lot of shakes. I'm currently at maintenance weight though, because I gained all the weight I need to. So
Could you
I
tell
don't
me
need
about
to
him?
gain any more,
He was a brilliant
thankfully.
man, beloved by
None
many.
of my pants fit. But it was a very cool
He was
experience
close
getting to gain
finding a way
weight
of
and
slowing
like
down the break,
look at a
maybe
scale
even
and be like,
reversing
fuck
it.
yeah, like be proud of
People
yourself
put
for
their
it.
faith in him.
Certainly
believed
not
that
something
he would make
women
the
are
world
conditioned
how
to
it
feel.
used to be. I'm trying my hardest to continue his work,
But now,
to keep hope alive.
I'm strong. I can beat somebody up. It's great.
Here, these are his notes on the Tirana.
Yeah, this looks familiar.
You can have this after you help me.
Quid pro quo. I get it.
He kept his notes on the break and read journals like
Yeah,
this
I don't think
one.
that facial
I need you
animation's
to
that
find them
bad.
and bring them back.
Okay, so I go and get the journals, bring them back, and then we're square. That's the full extent of my savioring.
I will do everything in my power to help you get home. You have my word.
Cross your heart and hope to die?
You wish me dead?
No, it's a phrase we have on our... Forget it.
I shall pretend those words were never uttered.
Good.
Cute exchange. It's not all
Okay,
bad.
I'm in.
I think the open world
not? It's not like I've
Frey
got any
cuff
better
stuff is
options.
more of the problem.
Oh, this is good news. You're truly helping the people of
Jerry
Athens.
Seinfeld's so hot.
Not why I'm doing it, but yeah, sure.
If you're planning on heading into the break, you'll need to get some rest.
All right, when we
I'll go in the
rest, I
morning.
will swap over to
You got
Fortnite
anywhere I can crash?
with my boy
Crash?
Steve.
A crash. Sleep.
Oh, of course. Follow me.
I love that they address the English immediately. Is this an ad? No. You legally have to say if something's sponsored. No. All right, let me sleep with you.
You can
Are
use
you,
this room
like-
whenever you like. And I'll
but-
prepare a change of clothes for you.
But are you joining me in this
You're a
room?
lifesaver.
I think there's also something that's like inherently sort of stupid about a character who is in a different world and doesn't have the knowledge
What a
to try and
fucking
not
day.
use words like
Still can't
crash.
tell if any of this is real.
And it's a bit
Yet
weird.
it is.
Why is she
Now
so
rest.
blinged out? That is part of the
Have
plot.
another big day tomorrow.
Unless you're talking about me, in which case, thank you. I really appreciate that. People keep complimenting me on my necklaces, even though, so I've been wearing necklaces more recently, and I'm gonna get my ears pierced once I'm done with training. Not the bottom of my ears, top parts. But I didn't want to have to worry about an ear infection while I'm training all the time. Alright, I'll swap over to finally play with Steve now that Fortnite has downloaded. But they're like, the necklaces are like $3. It is. So I was like, wow, really nice piece. And I was like, cool, thank you. I got it at Target. But I appreciate that. It's shiny. All right. Scott, I assume is in the chat. Scott, can I ask you to upload this video twice to the VOD channel? So that I can just cut the Fortnite part and the Forspoken part separately. And then I might keep playing it. I don't know. I'm still curious about it because I want to like figure out the problems with this game, so maybe I'll stream some more of it. Alright, let's swap over to Fortnite, shall we? I'm gonna need to change some shit. Feel bad for making Steve wait. That's on me. Display settings. And this one. Keep changes. We are jumping over to Fortnite. Discord. Is it as bad as people are saying? Look, I really didn't like the demo. I maintain that. I think so far it's fine. It's fine. It's weird because this level of criticism is usually afforded to games that had high expectations, but Forspoken never did. So I'm actually finding, again, I know I'm not allowed to have this opinion and the internet's going to be mad at me. It is what it is. I've had many of those in video games. Like when I said I thought No Man's Sky would be bad on launch and people were mad. You know what my craziest one is, as a side note? The first Last of Us Part 2 trailer. I produced a piece about how I felt like the trailer was concerning about the tone of the game. That, this piece that I co-wrote with Max Scoville / produced, that was about how, and I like The Last of Us Part 2 for the record. Basically, we got abused for something that people now agree with, and I would bet you money they're the same person. It was like, the first game is about the relationship between Joel and Ellie. This trailer seems to be about violence and doesn't seem to like have that core, not sold on what this game is going to be. We got fucking destroyed for saying that. And then the game comes out and people have that exact take about partly why they don't like Last of Us Part 2. None of them ever apologize. It drives me nuts. Okay. Where is my boy Steve? I guess I hadn't thought through where to talk to him. Should I just jump in here? Lobby? Streaming? Steve? Is Steve live? Ah, you're there. What does that mean? Hey. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that VOD back. I'm excited to see it. I would like to see it.
I was saying, like, I'm really trying hard not to ever talk down about games anymore. I just try to say it's not for me, but
Yeah.
So I was watching another friend of ours play this game during the combat part, and the combat part looks exciting. Watching you, I was like, there was several people in my chat who were like, nothing's hooking me, and I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel the same way. Like
the
no
combat, even
no
right
fun.
now, I imagine the combat gets better as I level it up, but like the combat that I've done so far, which is very little, I've done 5 minutes, 10 maybe, is just hold right trigger or tap right trigger. I don't have anything else, so even that isn't fun. And I'm the same. I don't want to like shit talk it. Because everything's hard to make, and the thing that I will never do is like people who are like lazy devs. This director didn't know what they were doing.
Yep.
Never do that. That's not the case here. This stuff's really complicated. I don't want to insult anybody's work as an individual ever, really. But I do want to understand why I don't like this game and what I can learn from that, I think kind of is the thing. And so far, I agree. Like, I don't think this is as bad as the internet would like everyone to think, because the internet gets riled up about hating things. But it is not clicking with me.
Is it true that Gary wrote this?
I don't want to speak on Gary's behalf, but I'm actually having him on my video game writing podcast next month.
Oh, yeah?
But
Nice.
I will say, again, without stepping on anything, that Gary is being attributed things he did not do.
Oof.
I believe.
Oof.
But I also don't think that Gary would ever want to shit on the team. Like, that, you know, if I worked on a bad game, I would never want to be like, no, I didn't do the bad parts. Like, that would suck.
I've seen him say very nice things about the Will Smith Earth movie, so yes, he always tries to be nice to everybody, no matter what. So.
Again, I believe that Gary's being sort of blamed for things that he did not have any hand in. But I asked him on my video game writing podcast next month, in part so I can ask him about it. But I also said no pressure. If he doesn't want to talk about it, he doesn't have to. But
Yeah, of
I
course,
intend to let him have his piece